everyone, and welcome back to my final vlog. I want to start off by saying just how thankful I am for Katya and making this entire journey through EdTech so much more enjoyable than I would have expected it to be. I'm somebody that before this class started definitely used technology throughout my daily life, through using it with my laptop, with my phone, various different outlets and everything. I definitely thought that I was somebody who's used technology pretty well compared to some people. And I guess just before starting this class, I wasn't expecting to be introduced to so many different online resources that I never really knew were out there. It was very enjoyable, and there are some things that I will definitely be taking with me throughout the rest of my education process and into my life as a teacher, and I'm very excited for that. Through our online learning experience, I decided to choose knitting for this semester, and it was definitely a project that I was very excited to get started. As I shared along this journey, knitting is something that my mom has done just growing up and throughout my whole life. She does it now just as much as she did when I was a kid. And I was really excited just to experience something that she enjoys herself. Of course, my biggest project was my chunky knit blanket. I've been laying with it every day, so it was definitely worth the process and struggle of knitting it and then redoing it a couple times along the way. Throughout this knitting project, I tried to state a lot about, both my failures and my successes. Knitting definitely did not come easy to me. It was something that I had to continuously try to learn how to do the knots, and then I would have to take it out, or I would have my tension wrong, and so it would just look terrible, and I'd have to take it out again. And so for me, I've always been a perfectionist. I've always been somebody that wants to do a task and do it the right way. And so it was frustrating when I got it wrong, or when I had to redo it. But of course, it's not a learning process if you don't go through that.
Feedly is a resource that I had never heard or used before this class. Found it really useful, especially when I was looking for online resources. Of course, there's this one that I had just found today. What I really loved about a lot of their posts is that each of them will have multiple apps or websites that you can use with yourself or your kids, which is really nice, especially if you may not necessarily like one over the other. Of course, you can explore throughout different topics and everything, which I thought was really cool as well. And then here I can go right into what I've read before, and then as well into just all of the education resources that I had followed and keep along with. My favorite thing that we used in this class was, of course, Twitter. I loved getting to set up my own teaching Twitter account, and of course this one I left public as I only intend to use it for education purposes. I really love being able to connect with other educators and see what they've been coming up with in their classrooms, as well as connecting and sharing with my fellow classmates. It was a lot of fun to play with.
I'd really like to take just one last chance to thank Cassia for the amazing semester. I had so much fun connecting with other educators on Twitter, being able to use Feedly for the first time to really just compile resources, as well as meeting all of my fellow classmates. It was a lot of fun to learn EdTech with everyone, and I just had a great semester. So thank you so much. Bye.